I'm Sadie, and one day I'll go into the wild to study bugs and animals and weird microbes that devour entire towns. But for now, I've got my eye on the strange specimens in my own life, watching them all do what comes naturally. Naturalists are a bit like detectives, always trying to solve the world's mysteries. And every day it seems like there's new ones to solve. Like, why does gravity affect some creatures more than others? Or how did an innocent game of textbook football wind up with Chelsea's science book crashing into the Bennett High trophy case?
How am I supposed to know? Some pinhead thought he was a linebacker and he knocked it right out of my hand.
Yeah, I totally saw the whole thing. Except for the crash part.
Well, I'm sure Ms. Mann will understand if you explain it to her.
Girls?
Ms. Mann, you're not going to believe what happened.
No, I'm not. Because I'm not even going to hear what happened. What have I told you? What have I told everyone about horseplay in the hallways?
No excuses.
Now, pay more attention and clean that up.
Yes, Ms. Mann.
Mr. Talleyrand, you, wanted to see me?
Well, well, well. Mr. Papadakis, one of Bennett's top troublemakers.
Mr. Talleyrand, I swear, whatever happened, it wasn't me. And if it was me, I didn't mean it. And if I didn't mean it, it won't happen again.
Relax, Rain. I don't want to punish you. I just want to put your insider knowledge of the criminal mind to good use.
Really?
You see, Rain, there's a nuisance roaming Principal Mann's hallways. A nuisance I like to call disruptive behavior.
Yeah, I believe we've met.
And because I'm such a huge kiss-up, I've created a student deputy position, and I need a volunteer. You.
Me, student deputy? No, I don't think that would be good.
You get a walkie-talkie and a badge and literally dozens of perks.
So, this thing would give me power and authority?
This is weird. Here, look at this.
What?
It was stuffed in this trophy. It's some kind of poem or something. You found the first clue to start the race. If you want to know more, 796.3 is the place?
There's some kind of weird marking on the back.
Pixies 1980. I wonder who they were.
I don't know, but we should finish this before Miss Mann...
Wait a second. This could be the clue to something big.
796.3. What if it's a license plate?
Don't they usually have letters?
Could be a PIN number.
What about a radio station?
It looks kind of like a library book number. Too bad it couldn't be that simple. Mallory? What'd I say?
Here it is.
Basketball essentials?
That one hasn't been checked out in a while.
Are you sure it's the right book?
I don't know. It connects up. I mean, the first clue was found in a basketball trophy.
Hey, guys.
Look.
What is it?
Empires rise and empires fall. The world's a small place all in all.
This hall monitor job's amazing. No more late slips, no more inventing excuses for my late slips. Can you imagine?
It's unimaginable.
And all I have to do is enforce a few rules. No running, no skipping, no playing hacky sack with a hoagie. Gentlemen, are you aware that you are in violation of Section 121A of the Student Body Code of Conduct, Spring Edition?
No, sir.
And are you aware of the penalty for the violation of the set regulation?
No, sir, we aren't. But, I mean, we'll never do it again. Never, ever. Look, if you let us go this once, I promise. We'll be good from now on.
Okay. I'll let you guys off with a warning. This time.
Well, that's the last book in this room. Are you sure about this, Mallory?
Of course. It's in the history classroom. Like, where else do empires rise and fall?
But we have looked everywhere, you guys, and I am getting so stressed. And when I get stressed, I get zits. And when I get zits,
we have to hear about it.
Maybe the clue's just wrong. I mean, the world is not actually small, except maybe that tiny globe up there.
You can turn this game around. What goes up, well, it goes down.
Oh, did you guys just hear that? That was the sound of my brain breaking.
Hey, wait. Look.
It's a map through the school.
but with something missing.
And the next piece must be wherever something goes up while it goes down. But what is it?
Okay, we need brain food. I'm gonna go upstairs and
That's
get
it. The staircase. It goes up while it goes down.
I found something. You've reached the end. There's nothing more. Ha, and pay attention in class.
What? That can't be right.
And that doesn't rhyme.
Copy that. I've got them cornered in the north stairwell. I'm going in.
Brain, what are you doing?
Throwing the book at you.
We're not even doing anything wrong, just looking for clues.
No excuses. Miss Mann has seen you sneaking around, and she wants it to end.
But can't you change your mind?
No way. I'm not going near her. She's been acting all weird lately. So I do what she says. Copy?
Yeah, copy that.
It seemed like we were so close.
Can't believe the trail would just stop cold like that.
Oh, brain freeze. Oh.
Something's not right. Look at this. It's white, but the rest are more of a beige? No, I was thinking more of a taupe.
Like those boots you have.
No, those are more of a caramel.
Guys, who cares what the color is? The final clue is a phony. Somebody planted it to throw us off. Getting a clue. Okay, this is the sort of thing that naturalists and detectives live for. You've been staring forever at some strand of DNA or maybe a beigey taupey note, and then bam, you suddenly see something new. We didn't know who was trying to stop us, but we did know one thing. We needed more information about these pixies from 1980, which is when Mallory said,
If only there was a history of the school someplace. If only there was like a book published every year where we could just go back and look it up.
and then we all said,
Mallory?
turns out, all we needed was a yearbook.
1980. Okay, we've got leg warmers. More leg warmers. I wish I could go back in time and take away their hair gel.
Turn to the sports pages.
Okay, there's basketball. Oh, the team used to be called the Bobcats. And look,
Is that Ms. Mann? The pixies forever.
Miss Mann was one of the pixies? Remember what Rain said about her acting weird?
so you think she planted the phony clue, and now she's right behind us.
I've had just about enough out of the four of you. What have I told you? If I hear one more thing about you snooping around where you don't belong, there's going to be trouble. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. It's over.
Maybe we should just give up.
Yeah, Miss Mann sure was mad.
No way, we can't give up now.
But
We just need to find out more about these pixies.
Pixies. There's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
You know the pixies?
Sure. They used to sit right there, just where you are. Typical bunch. One liked history.
We are lucky to the max to live in 1980. Can you imagine living in the olden days when, like, shoulder pads hadn't even been invented yet? Lame-o-rama.
And one liked science.
And what about computers? I hear we're getting one at school. Finally, I can put my data on punch cards.
One of them spent all her time in the library looking at boys.
Who cares about that? Did you see him in his parachute pants this weekend? Can he ever moonwalk? You two are perfect for each other. Why don't you call him later? Here's a dime.
And one of them spent all her time looking in the mirror.
Do you guys think my hair is big enough? I spent so much time trying to zip my jeans, I forgot to mousse it, and it went so flat. And you guys know what happens when my hair gets flat?
We have to hear about it.
And then there was Miss Mann, who was really into basketball.
Guys, pay attention. Are we learning these drills for playoffs, or did I cut my sweatshirt for nothing?
The 5 of them are quite a group, I'll tell you. And a real laugh, too.
Boys? Boys?
But then, wow, I can't recall the details. They did something that caused quite a scandal.
Miss Mann? In some kind of scandal?
I know. What do you figure she did?
Wait a minute. Mr. Byron said that each of the Pixies had a specific thing they were into. You know, like sports, history.
Cute guys in the library.
And we found clues in the trophy case, the history classroom.
And in the library. Which means there's one more missing in the
science lab.
Depends what you're going for in terms of airplanes. Speed or airtime. But that was definitely better. See how it flies. Mr. Talleyrand, sir, who drew this?
You know, Rain, rumor has it you're soft on crime.
Me? No way.
You excused the lateness because, quote, the bell rang before they arrived.
Happens all the time.
Yeah, and this one, a skateboard race down the hallway that you called an experiment in momentum.
Oh, man, you should have seen them. They were flying.
Rain,
Boys.
now you better toughen up, or I will be forced to take that back.
Have they found anything in there yet? Oh, come on, Sadie, hurry up.
Okay, where would I hide a clue? We need to find something that hasn't been disturbed in a while. Something that hasn't moved since the Ice Age. There it is. At last, the final clue of all. You'll get your answer if you stall.
Huh?
I'm starting to get the hang of this. Stall? As in?
A girls' room stall?
So now what?
Let's look around.
Rain,
Yes, Miss Mann.
you're at it again.
Uh-huh.
I need you to deal with this.
You can count on me.
Ooh, I found something. It's shiny and bumpy, and it's
Someone's retainer. Ew!
ew. Hang on a sec. It says here this is the last clue, so there's no point in looking for anything.
So why are we in the girls' room then?
I don't know. What does this room have that the others didn't?
I don't know, indoor plumbing?
Look! The reflection. Remember that clue in the history room? To turn this game around.
Whoa!
The map has to be read in reverse.
What's it say?
It looks like it's leading us to the boiler room.
All right, ladies, freeze! Is everybody freezing?
Rain!
Sorry about this, ladies, but I'm gonna have to haul you in for snooping around.
Keep them in detention, Mr. Papadakis.
We need to get to the boiler room.
But we can't all go. Maybe one of us should go and the rest of us cover. Meanwhile, we have to get rid of Rain.
Yeah, but how?
Just leave that up to me.
So, you have your work cut out for you, Rain. Don't take your eyes off them.
Right. All right, hombres. No tricks. Because I know everyone in the book.
Oh, you read that book too?
Huh?
The trick book. The one with every trick in it.
That's a real book.
Of course he's read it, Margaret. How could he be a hall monitor if he hadn't? Everyone would totally take advantage of you. You know, it'd be total chaos.
Right.
Oh, it's a good thing that our library has a copy. I saw it on the shelf 2 hours ago.
You guys will be okay here, right? I'll be right back.
So, who's gonna go in and get the last clue? And possibly get caught and possibly get expelled?
Time to choose.
Believe it, our box, it's...
Right here, the long-lost secret of the Pixies.
Isn't that the photo from the yearbook?
Yeah, back when they were the Bennett Bobcats. I wonder why they changed to scapegoats.
It says right here, back when we were the Bennett Bobcats, the school had a real live bobcat as a mascot. The Pixies were not happy about a wild animal in a cage. So one of them stole it and released it to a game preserve. That made the whole school mad. Everybody knew it was one of the Pixies, but not which one. The principal came down hard on them. The girls never told. So all 5 became scapegoats.
Ooh, what's a scapegoat?
It just means everybody blamed them. But as times changed, everybody came around to the idea that keeping the bobcat in a cage was wrong. And the scapegoats became heroes. Still, the girl who stole the mascot would be in trouble if her name got out. So the Pixies kept it a secret. They left clues so that someday, when a new principal came along, the girl would get the credit she deserved. And her name is...
Miss Mann.
Rule crazy by the book, Ms. Mann?
I knew it.
I want to know who left detention and took this box from the boiler room. Well, which one of you stole it? Okay, I'm going to make this easy. I only intend to punish one of you, the guilty one. The rest can go free. Does that change any minds? No? Well then, I guess you can all count your days here as numbered. How does expulsion sound?
No, I can't get expelled. School is all I have.
I can't be the cutest girl at Bennett without the Bennett part, and I just got my locker the way I like it.
Sadie, what do we do?
I basically started this whole thing in the first place. I wanted to keep following the clues, and to tell you the absolute truth, I took the box. Should the rest of the team pay for what I did, or should I just take the heat? I have to admit, I wasn't sure. But there was one thing I needed to say first.
Sadie, you have something to say?
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm sorry?
You did the right thing. I'm totally proud of you.
Sadie, don't change the subject.
You can punish me for finding out if you want, but I know that releasing that bobcat was a good thing. Your students are going to respect you more for it, not less. Sometimes breaking the rules is worth it. It was for you, and it is for me too.
Me too. I took the box too. Yeah. So did I. Sure. Yeah, me too.
Okay. I get it. I used to want somebody to find those clues, but that was before I became principal. I mean, how would it look? The principal, the rule breaker. But maybe I didn't give my students enough credit. You little pixies. But you did break the rules. And since I can't punish one of you, I'm going to have to punish all of you.
How?
Oh, I'll think of something.
My arms are tired.
I have to hand it to Ms. Mann. She wanted us to think about what we did, and it's kind of hard not to.
Still, it could have been a lot worse.
She was pretty reasonable.
Reasonable? Because of you guys, she took away my badge and my perks. Oh, my precious perks.
Rain Papadakis, if you can hear me, that means you still have my walkie, and you're in big trouble.
Don't tell anybody you saw me. You guys can keep a secret, right?
Rain Papadakis, again.